Tell King Bob to leak F with me right now. Well, haven't told y'all this, but I am the real King Bob. No, I'm playing. That's definitely not me. I know some people in the chat come in, they're like, yo, I know you leak music. I'm like, bro, that's way too illegal for me. I am trying not, I would not want to get caught with that. I wouldn't be doing anything. I wouldn't be streaming, talking about music. I would not want to make myself a target, because you can go away in jail for a while if they catch you, right? I mean, that's like damages worth of millions of dollars per, depending on who it is, especially if it's Juice WRLD, because, they be selling them leaks for like 20K. But something interesting about that SoFaygo Ken Carson song that y'all are talking about. So we talked about this a long time ago, in that the most popular song that SoFaygo got right now, okay, it is Hell Yeah. And who's featuring on that song? Ken Carson. So I'm not saying, because the leakers have their own, what is the word? Like motivations. They're not doing it because of them, but it is in SoFaygo's best interest for that song to leak, and or for him to get more popular as a snippet goes on like TikTok or whatever, and then to release that on this 5-track EP that he's allegedly dropping soon. But who knows? I mean, he might, knowing him, he might wait like another 3 years for a masterpiece of a 5-track EP. But again, if you got another Ken Carson, it would bring back that underground, community that he's lost thus far, even though it looks like he doesn't even care about them anymore, because he's trying to be more mainstream, elusive, like Don Toliver. I mean, let's be real. Honestly, it's probably a better, actually, I don't know. I was going to say it's a better deal or a better life to have if you just let the machine behind you, the label, promote your music, and it does well. You get on like Rap Caviar, Billboard, radio, etc., as opposed to actually having to do your own marketing as an underground rapper, or like somebody in the scene, such as like, Ken Carson, Destroy Lonely Yeet. Like they don't really pay for promo as much, at least. So it's really on them to get the streams. Whereas if you're a Don Toliver, he's not doing anything but just showing up to the shoot that the label already paid for. Now, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but still. Don doesn't cap though. I mean, I don't think people really care if he's like, there's only a specific few of artists, and of course I'm biased, but a lot of artists, I personally just don't care if they drop. If they drop, like it's cool, but like I'm not anticipating it at all. I feel like there's only a specific few artists that actually have a solid fan base of significant numbers, at least. And SoFaygo's kind of in that still, but it's like the group of underground listeners. Those are the most enthusiastic, as we always talk about. Let's play that snippet though, because it goes back to, I feel like all SoFaygo really needs to do is just let someone else pick the beats for him, such as Ken Carson, because obviously like he and Destroy Lonely and the people who are popping right now, who are relevant, they know which beats to pick, and then SoFaygo can do his thing. Like he's got the vocals down better than everybody else. So just let them pick the beats, and then he can go in on it. Pause. He's going harder on other people's songs than his own. Like he's more, I want to say, calculated on his own songs, like more controlled, whereas everybody else's, he's like doing his old 2019 Faygo, like you don't know what he's about to do. He could like pull out a gun and shoot his dick off and then hit the notes. He just needs to do it on his own songs, and then he'd be lit, and he just needs to drop. We already talked about that though, so we don't need to continue hammering that. what are my Pierre Grails that I want to drop? I just want to make it clear. I don't adhere to Grails. I don't care about Grails. I let the artist drop what they want to drop. I post the Grails and the snippets and whatnot because y'all like it. I personally I like to hear what an artist is working with, but just to see what type of music they're gonna put on the project or like the next single or whatever, and like analyze what's going on and if I even like the sound. But then I don't care about Grails. I'm not like, I don't know them by name. I'm not saving them on my phone so that I can listen to it later. Like, it's not like that. I like listening to official music on my Spotify playlist.